the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show with Billy the Kid and Scott Tang.
Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show!
It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! There we go. Some cubicle participation. There's Chad O'Hara from the mighty B95, rocking and socking them. What's up? I'm Scott.
And I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Happy 155. Now, we are back from our Cubicle World Tour. We had to come back to the original spot just to make a point that we are here.
Somebody thought we were exiled, that we were removed against our will. No, we were taking the show on the road for shiggles.
Yeah,
because it was fun. Because it was a fun thing to do. To give, the people out in the rest of the office an opportunity to catch the show live and direct firsthand.
And I'm not going to lie, I really did enjoy our spot on Thursday, sitting out front.
Out
we
front
will
was pretty
return to that spot, but today is on principle.
Right.
I'm just going to say that. Okay, so we got a lot to get to. Beyonce and Cardi B, and all the noise is all about them at Coachella this weekend. Kanye making a splash the other night when he gets to tweeting, this yodeling kid, man, when memes are... When life mimics memes, and when memes mimic life. It's no longer art and... whatever. Justin Bieber punched somebody in the face. And of course it's Meme Monday, so we'll get to our favorite memes of the week in just a few minutes. But I guess where do you want to start with this, Bill? Usually I'm like, we'll start with this, but where do you want to go?
Let's follow our hearts straight to the source.
Okay, I'll get it.
When I say straight to the source, I think of that line from like Toy Soldiers by Eminem where he's talking about the guy from the magazine, The Source, and he says that he has a...
Benzino.
Yeah, he has an... Can I say erection?
Yeah, you just did.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine because, technically FCC doesn't really matter, which we've learned, because
speaking.
even though John G. Dog likes to
want to
say
keep it family friendly,
we can't swear on it, and neither one of us has dropped a swear word, but other people have.
Multiple times.
Yes, especially our boss. He's dropped a big F-bomb, too, on the show. But anyways, let's get into Cardi B and Beyonce. All right, so we'll start with Cardi B, okay? Because there is a lot of kind of more Beyonce talk than Cardi B. And let's just be...
I don't know. Cardi B had a big weekend, too, not just with Coachella, like a big week.
She definitely had a big week in general, for sure.
Well, let's start with that.
Coachella. But so...
let's start with the Cardi Beach Ball.
With the Cardi Beach Ball.
I caught it too.
All right, so Cardi B, she, first of all, the album was already certified gold, and it sold another 250,000 in its first week, so that's at 750 right now.
250, 750?
If you take the first 500,000, because it's already certified gold, and then you get your first week sales.
Wait, 500,000 copies is gold?
Yeah, and then 1 million is platinum.
Okay, because according to the facts and figures that I have, which is why I said Cardi B had a big week, she sold 255,000 in the first week.
First week, but all the sales prior. That's
okay,
not first
so those
week
don't
sales.
count towards first week sales.
Yeah.
All right, I see. So that's a little more fair. I misinterpreted that. Yeah. So she debuted at number 1. Let me just get this out of the way because this is so she's only the 5th female rapper to ever hit number 1 on the Billboard 200 after Nicki Minaj, Eve, Foxy Brown, and Lauryn Hill, and she's the first one to do it since 2012. So 6 years, and it's also the second highest selling album of the year so far, behind only Justin Timberlake, Man of the Woods, who sold 293,000 copies in his first week. Of Man of the Woods. Wait, did I say that right?
Yeah.
In February. Sorry, that was what I was looking for. Plus, she broke the Apple Music single week streaming record, which was previously held by, can you guess who?
Drake.
Taylor Swift. Oh, sorry, I should have said first streaming record by female artist.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I left that small detail out. But she actually more than doubled Taylor's single week streaming numbers. So Cardi had 100 million streams.
Well, to be fair to Taylor Swift is that she didn't put her stuff on a streaming platform for the first week or two.
True.
So by the time it's getting streamed,
people already heard it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not like the rush to it, because I bet you Taylor Swift would compete with Drake if she put it out right away on a streaming platform. I think it would be neck and neck between them two. You know what I mean?
But I mean, that is the savvy thing for Taylor to do, is sell as many physical copies as she can.
No, you can't be mad at her. Make that money while you can. And then, so she goes and she has all that big week, big album. She was on The Tonight Show, was on SNL, all that stuff leading up to it. Reveals that she's pregnant. She's on stage at Coachella.
You know what she did on stage at Coachella?
What'd she do?
She jumped. Okay, so I'm going to mimic this, right? She jumped up forward, belly flopped onto the stage, and bounced off her baby, and then did a flip and landed on her feet. It was freaking sick.
Wow.
And if you missed that on the live stream, well then, freaking idea! I don't give a damn.
People are like, wow, how'd she do it? And it's because the baby's already got strong legs, so they work together, and she's like, okay, baby, now. And then as soon as she said now, the baby knew to kick. And it just...
Boing! Plus, babies bounce naturally anyway. When I was,
physics.
When I was sledding in the snow, when I was 9 years old, my 2-year-old sister wanted to ride with me, and my dad was like, yeah, put her in the front, because babies bounce. And so I did, and we went up over this hill, and she went flying out of the sled, and she sure bounced. So, yeah, we made all that up. No, the sledding thing was real, but the Cardi B thing...
Yeah, that's not real at all.
That's fake news.
Yeah, don't be looking for that. Fake news. And then Beyonce get out there, and she does 2 nights at Coachella. Now, this is her makeup performance from last year, because she couldn't do what Cardi did and perform while she was pregnant.
Ooh, that sounds like some shots fired.
Bzz, bzz, bzz. Come at me, Beehive. Well, anyway, at Sky Radio. Right there. Okay. All right, well, anyway, she has night 1. People loving it. I mean, great performance. Oh, wait, I forgot to show you. Here's a little clip of Cardi B. Also, G-Eazy joined her on stage. I don't know what this tongue thing's about, but let's put her tongues out.
That person in the background. That person that was a background dancer, I thought that was like a young girl holding G-Eazy's hand. Like, bring that up. I was like, who is this little kid, G-Eazy? Do they have a child together? A young, like, 9-year-old daughter? Is that even a girl? It's a girl. Okay.
It's a young Easy.
I thought it might have been a dude looking like Milli Vanilli. But,
so that's that picture from that. And then Beyonce, she performs night 1, starts it all off. The big moment of that night, I guess, other than, like, Beyonce's stage presence and her performance, I don't think anybody can take that away from her, like, her entertainment side. Mm-hmm. It's over the top. It is to the max.
I mean, she had 2 years to prepare this.
Oh, another shot! So Jay-Z comes out, or Beyonce's husband comes out for night 1. Everybody's like, ooh.
Beyonce's husband comes. Man, there's so many... Mr. Beyonce.
Mr. Beyonce. He comes out and performs with Beyonce. It's a cool moment. I like that. I personally like the fact that he came out. But it also goes to show you that Beyonce still doesn't trust Jay-Z, and she wasn't going to leave him home to be by himself so he could get out there and find another Becky with the good hair.
She bring him out on a leash? She had like a chain around his neck and she dragged him out.
Had one of those shot collars around his neck and everything. She's like, you go too far for me, you get zapped.
Oh, man. Did she bring Solange out to smack him up in case he got a little too handsy or eyesy?
And the funny thing is that Solange did come out on night 1, which is also the same night that Jay-Z was there. Coincidence? I think not.
Did they build the elevator set? That's what they really should have.
Well, that's how they came up. They came up through an elevator.
There you go.
And then they walked. Oh, my.
Illuminati.
It's all there.
Wow. I think that calls for a...
And then, on night 2, the big night, now everybody's super excited for this, is that Destiny's Child reunites on stage. OMG. Did people really care about this? Because to me, when they all came out, I don't think the crowd was really that excited.
I watched the video, and it did not seem like they were really, like,
and once again, we would play audio for you, but
weird.
You'd get ripped down because of Universal Music or whatever it is.
Because I feel like that, out of anything, should be, like, the iconic moment, right? Because they don't reunite very often, but it just did not seem like the crowd was terribly into it. Plus, I mean... Maybe it was Beyonce's hair that was taking the crowd out of it because her hair looked ridiculous. It was all just like...
I think that it was just a lot. I think Beyonce kind of gave him too much.
Oh,
if you want me to be honest with you, yeah.
People getting spoiled.
Yeah. It's like, listen, we know that you're going to get a great whole performance. Everything behind it with Beyonce is just going to be over the top. She's going to make sure it's to the, to the fullest. But I think this time around, she just tried to do too much. It was like your stage presence was wild. Then you try to have all these, like, this big surprise with Destiny's Child because you refused to bring him out during the Super Bowl, but now you bring him out at Coachella. I don't know. I just think that it was too much that Beyonce gave. But this also brings me to my point. And my question is, Beyonce this generation's Michael Jackson?
No.
You sure?
The reason I say this, now that, watch out for the Beehive. The reason I say this is because I don't think that Michael Jackson was overrated.
Not at all. Just a little bit.
Not as much as Beyonce is.
Well,
I was trying to slide that shade in, like subtly. I was gonna sit back and sip my tea over here, but
I mean,
somebody. Oh, that reminds me. I went to see freaking Truth or Dare or whatever, and there's a joke in that movie. On Friday night, I went to see this. There's a joke in this movie where this one guy goes, "Everybody loves Beyonce," and the girl is like, teenage girl behind me goes, "Not me. She's overrated." And I wanted to be like, "Yeah,
yes, queen." Yes,
but I couldn't because it was in the movie theater. So I'm respectful like that.
Oh wow, respectful young lad.
Yeah.
So let us know if you think Beyonce is overrated, or also, is she this generation's Michael Jackson? Okay, so Kanye West got to tweeting this weekend as well. One of the tweets, here's a little bit of a dose of Kanye tweet right here. He shared some stuff like some tattoo designs and all that, and then some models for his shoes and all this. But here's like the two tweets that actually like...
I like the Yeezy mountain climbing boots. I need to get me some of those.
Right, so he's like, basically he's kind of sounding like he's pink polo Kanye again.
He's waxing philosophical. With the people. Yeah.
He's like often people working with the where am I
existing
at?
Consciousness.
Yes, are jealous of those who are more in touch, and they become hardcore capitalist in hopes of creating the illusion that the value of money is worth more than the value of time and friends.
I think you could have said that in fewer words. And that those fewer words are maximize your time with your friends, because that's more important than money.
And I think this has all been a big realization with Kanye with his breakdown and then everything that happened with Kim and with her being robbed and all that stuff. So, I mean, I like this Kanye. This has always been my favorite Kanye, is the Kanye that's been like, the George Bush don't like black people Kanye. That's my favorite kind of Kanye, the one that's right on the forefront of everything. So, I also think people say, what does this tweeting mean? It means album's coming. He's about to come down from the mountaintops of Wyoming, and because he's been up there, Drake also visited him at the top of the mountaintop. God's plan. They're just getting close to him.
Hit him with the...
Oh, wait.
God's plan.
Do you think Kanye album come? What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I think definitely. He only tweets when there's a new album coming out. When was the last time we tweeted? Like 2 years ago?
Right before
when
the album
Pablo came out. That was when he was getting into it with Wiz Khalifa about his pants, right?
Yep.
You wear cool pants. That's one of my favorite Kanye tweets of all time. So yeah, I think for sure it means the album's coming soon.
Yeah, definitely. Because it also happened like this for Yeezus, too. Before Yeezus came out, he was active when he wasn't active for a while. But before that, he was on and off on Twitter. He left some great lines on Twitter before, like, "Oh, I hate when somebody leaves their water bottle on the screen."
That's my favorite Kanye tweet. I gotta take care of this water bottle. That's like a top 10 all-time tweet, period.
But, at least he's a good guy and thinking about taking care of the water bottle.
Right. He's got a social conscience. He knows what's important.
He's at the forefront, Kanye is the man. Okay, so Coachella, big thing this weekend. Oh, my God. This is the last thing we're talking about. Maybe I think the Justin thing happened at Coachella.
It happened at a Coachella after party.
Oh, my God. So this is just a Coachella show. Well, anyways, we're going to get into Justin punching somebody in a second. But the yodeling kid, man, when memes become reality. Like the yodeling kid, the Walmart yodeling kid, there was all these memes out there of him like yodeling at Coachella. Well, what happened, Billy?
He yodeled at Coachella. So there were rumors that like Post Malone was going to bring him out for week 2. So I was surprised when I heard on Friday night that this guy DJ Weethan brought him on stage during his set. So I want to break this down for you here real quick. So this 11-year-old kid, his name is Mason Ramsey, and he was yodeling in Walmart. He's from a little small town in Illinois. And I guess this is kind of the small town country boy equivalent of like performing on the street, because this is the only place he can go and perform for people. So he stands, I guess he does this regularly. He stands in Walmart and he yodels. So somehow video of this started going viral. I'm going to be perfectly candid here. I don't know how, because it's annoying as hell listening to this kid.
I hate when kids sing just in general.
I don't think he has...
I think kids
just as a blanket
so
statement,
annoying.
I hate when kids sing.
No, it's mad annoying.
No.
You like when kids sing?
That's actually why I came over here. You're it.
I had a premonition. Wow. I am it in the Albany Broadcasting tag. I could, if I were a rules lawyer, submit. No, I will not. I will not today. I could submit that this is in violation of the on-air rule because technically we are on air on Facebook, but I'm going to let it go because the internet travels through the airwaves, my dude.
Yeah.
Because I like being it. It's you got a lot of power when you're it. People avoid you like you have the Black Plague.
Yeah.
And anyway, back to what I was saying. So this kid,
He's annoying.
I don't think he's a particularly good singer. Now I'm not a critic. We know I'm not a critic. But even aside, I think like okay, the yodeling. Anybody can like I can yodel about the Cubicle Show.
Oh, that's good.
Like anybody could do that. That's what I don't understand. Like, and then when he goes and he sings in his normal singing voice, it's not that good. He's pitchy, right? So then this kid goes on Ellen. Can I just I'm gonna rant here for a little bit because this is important to me. Yeah, thank you. We're turning it up because I'm about to get on one. I'm not feeling this level of a 9 right now. So this kid goes on Ellen, and usually they have these adorable little internet celebrity child viral stars on Ellen, and they're hilarious and they're adorable, and it just makes you want to hug them, right? But this kid gets on Ellen, and it sounds like his interview is rehearsed, it's super forced, like she asks him a question, and instead of answering naturally with a funny answer, she's like, so, you yodel at Walmart? And he's like, yeah, I yodel at Walmart because that's what we do out in the country, and then I fall asleep with a straw hat on my face, and then I can hang in my mouth. And I'm like, okay, kid, we know that you prepared this response. I'm only stopping because I need to take a breath. That's why. So I don't get it. What I'm saying is, if you're one of the people on the Yodel Kid hype train, tell me why in the comments. Because I don't get it. Please explain this to me.
It's just funny. That's all.
It's kind of funny, and granted, I will admit, it's better than the Cash Me Outside girl. This kid, no disrespect to the kid.
It's a joke that took off. It's a joke that people took real. It's like the Tide Pod. It started as a joke. Few people started sharing it because it's hilarious, and then all the people jump on it, and it just grows.
I mean, like I said, I don't want to tear this kid down. He's 11 years old, and he's making money moves, and that's great. He's garnering success off of this, and good on him. Like, congrats. It's not for me.
And I don't like when kids sing. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says.
The Bill Scott Cubicle Show.
Justin Bieber punched a dude in the face this weekend. So I guess, though, Justin Bieber threw on his cape and he came to the rescue here.
When you said that was so dramatic. I'm going to make a joke about that earlier on air, like Justin Bieber was playing superhero, but you said it so much better. Threw on his cape and came to the rescue. Delicious. You want me to tell him what happened?
Yeah, well, I guess what, some guy hit a woman, right?
He was choking her out.
He was choking a woman.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, I mean...
I was just saying, so...
Justin came over and just, like, bopped this dude right in the face. And then, I guess, held him up against a wall until he let the girl go. And then this guy got kicked. This is at Patrick Schwarzenegger's Coachella after party.
Is this, I think is the love child of
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Arnold.
it's the love child.
If he's not, I'm sorry for disrespecting
He's a
you
child.
as a real child.
He's a child of Arnold.
Both of you are real children of him.
The seed came forth from Arnold and made this guy.
Arnold.
I don't know who the mother is.
Arnold.
So this guy got kicked out of the party, and apparently he was... This is my favorite part of the story, actually. He was spotted chasing and smacking an SUV as it left because he thought it was Justin Bieber's. Like, yo, let me in, bro. We got to escort us out.
Well, shout out to Justin for being a big guy there and coming and saving somebody. That's what needs to happen. If you see some type of, like, domestic violence or something like that, definitely stand up and, like, take action if you can. Like, for real.
What's cracking, Angela? Thanks for checking in. Welcome to the Cubicle Show. Cubicle.
And you've seen a lot of that recently because who also did that was Drake did that at a concert as well. He saw some woman getting assaulted and he like stopped the concert and like made sure that was fine. That's good. It's nice to see that people, helping one another out, not letting all these creepos do what they do.
If you see somebody beating somebody up, beat that person up.
All right, here we go.
That's what we learned from
Monday. I'll do mine first here. Wait, you got something surprise.
Oh, shoot, yeah, I got a special surprise for Scott. I was digging through a box of my old school papers, and I found this from 7th grade, and I'm here to present this to you as a handy frame of reference.
Oh! It's for when they use...
Hold it up for the camera.
Oh, man, it's for commas, man. I've been struggling with commas.
Apostrophes.
Oh, yeah, apostrophes.
They're basically like floating commas.
I don't even know what they're called. I've been struggling so much with them.
So whenever Scott does the little captions, he writes up the little captions for the Cubicle Show, and I edit them, I proofread them to make sure that he's using apostrophes properly. So this is a little using apostrophes to show possession, because that's pretty much that and contractions
problem.
are the only times that you use apostrophes.
And I'm good on the other stuff. You never call me out for the theirs or the yours
No, he is good. This
or
is
the
like
yours
the only problem
or the.
that Scott has. So
I'm not going to say I'm a good speller because I'm not a good speller, but I know the other rules. It's just this damn apostrophe thing. I just don't get it sometimes.
No, but you've been doing better. You've been doing a lot better.
It's because you're a great teacher.
Thank you. I always thought I could have an impact on the lives of children, just not the ones that sing,
Yeah.
because they're annoying.
Woke forever. Okay, so meme one day. Here we go. Here's my meme. All right, so imagine your friend being in a coma for 3 months, and then they finally get out of the coma, and then they send you this picture right here. I live, B. Yo, that's my girl right there. I want to be friends with this
That's
chick.
hard.
Right there. She's awesome. All right, so here's Bill's meme.
This isn't a meme, it's just a funny tweet. But the headline is pregnant Cardi B shows off her twerking skills at Coachella, and the guy says, is someone using the Mad Libs book to write headlines again? And I thought even the follow-up to this, the response was pretty good. This is the worst Cards Against Humanity deck ever. Yeah, oh, by the way, you just moved around the graphics. Yeah, Cardi B twerked at Coachella. That actually did happen.
She
Pregnant, which is something Beyonce didn't do last year when she canceled her performance.
Wait, Beyonce didn't do anything at Coachella when she was pregnant.
Yes.
Wait, Cardi B's better?
I think statistically verifiably you might be able to say that. So is Cardi B the Michael Jackson of our generation?
Damn, son.
Now we've evolved.
Wow,
We've
hot
taken it
take.
to the next level.
Okay, with that being said, we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. You can catch us on the Jams 96.3 Facebook page Monday through Thursday at 10:30 Eastern Time.
Because that's the only time zone that matters.
One. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! Not a rectangle show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a cubicle show! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Cubicle Show. We're just gonna... One. Boy!